to put my music on. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All you invisible people. What the hell did they play that? There we go. Okay, we're on. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. So, just before we start, I just want to show you yesterday's trade. Okay. So we currently got it. Now I was expecting price to come down to 4204. Now, if you were in my community, my school community, and on the trade IDs, I said as price was pushing down, this was like 25 past 3. Okay, sorry, 25 past 1, and news was coming out at past. So I made a decision. I actually closed out both there. No, I didn't. I closed out one, took partial on another, and went risk-free. But I said to people, take partial and move to risk-free on both because of news. Numbers come out bad for the dollar, so obviously price is pushed up. So you can do your whole analysis, and then when numbers come out, price can just completely change everything. However, we took $228 from them two trades, which we took yesterday. As you can see the dates from them and when we took the trade. It's not 2 o'clock we took them, it's 2 hours ahead because of where the broker is. So I've added that onto the logbook, and which is 227, even though it's 228 on there. Let's put 227, 228, and the stream link is here. So looking at stats so far, so we're 4 months in, right? We're still halfway through December. Yeah, up 1% in September, up over 3% in October, 0.5% in November, and up to just shy of 3% for December so far. Okay, so we're doing really good. Let's get amongst it. Let's trade. Fantastic. Fantastico. Got James Blunt in my head. That's what I've been listening to this morning. I wish I could have my own tunes on. Don't know whether you can have them on in the background. If that's the case, I'll put them on behind me. Okay, guys, let's do a top down. And yesterday I mentioned NAS. If the daily closes a certain way, tomorrow would be fairly straightforward. Okay, we're going to do a quick top down on gold. Grab a brew. Let's get amongst it. Or cheese, Amelia. Get them all liked. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, let's do a top down on gold. So, monthly, we've still got another 20 days left of the monthly. And this monthly can do anything. It looks like it's creating a top wick there. Has it had a sufficient bottom wick? That's the question. Okay. Now, news came out yesterday. Not very good for the dollar, so hence gold is pushing up. So this could just carry on pushing really on the monthly. So we've had a bit of a bottom wick, okay, and now we're pushing bullish. Is this enough of a bottom wick? Currently, this monthly can still do anything at all. Okay, so it doesn't really help us on that time frame. Now the weekly, if we look at the weekly, so the zone on the weekly we had was this, and for us to take buys up here. We've been saying this for the last few weeks. For us to take buys above our purple mark, we need a weekly close. I can't take buys above there really unless I get a weekly close. Once we get a weekly close above, it should be fairly straightforward for the next week. Bottom wick, and then a flip to the upside to carry on. So at the moment, this weekly hasn't closed, but it's pushing. So we've got to be very, very careful today. It's going to be probably tricky today. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Pete.
How the devil met. I've just, if you, oh, you can you?
What?
I've just gone over the trade from yesterday. I took 228 from it.
228.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the YouTube back. I've deleted all the bloody things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I put on the trade ideas, take partial move to break even, I closed one of them, took partial from the other, and put that to break even because of news. And then news completely fucked the whole analysis up. But
yeah, I took £1.88.
Oh, did you break even? Well, he's my. So this is a live account, guys. This is an instant funded account which I'm testing on for top one. Okay, I know it says demo there, but it is a live account, and we're up 1,335 on this account. I don't know if you can see that, can you?
Yeah.
Can you see that? And this was the trade we took yesterday. So 228 closed, which was a bit of a. I mean, I think I peaked 350 or something, and that was it. But yeah, it was good. It was just I was just worried about news. That's all. So you don't. It's awful being stuck in a trade all morning and then you come out at break even. Like fuck's sake, when you peaked a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
You can't go broke taking profits, can you?
No, you cannot.
Yeah. So I'm just in the middle of a top down. We've literally only done the monthly. Monthly is basically doesn't help us at all. Then the weeklies fill this range now. Now, if you look back from my streams, right, I was saying around here, okay, price should be coming up to fill this area. That's what it should do. Look what's done, it's done it now. But to take buys above there, I'd probably need a weekly close above, and then bottom wick, and then a flip to the upside. That's what I would like to see, okay? But at the moment, this weekly can still do anything. Even though it's Friday, this weekly could still flip to the downside because it currently hasn't broke out yet. Where we are now is this one. That's where we are now, there. So, where should we be going? Technically, we should be coming down because we haven't broke out yet. If we act upon what we see, that's what should happen, okay? So, weekly can still do anything. Now, then when you come down to the dailies, where is the daily zone? So my daily zone, what I had from yesterday, I think was around about that. Just because this random wick here, and then body of the candles. You could argue and say body of the candles there as well. Now we broke out yesterday, which was a bit of a pain. So what range are we on the daily? Well, the range on the daily, we are probably that, right? And here's a little tip for you, right? So you're looking in and you go, okay, where's the range here? Is that the range? Up there? Do I use that? Do I use that? Do I use that? Because I was a bit, when I was learning, I was a bit attention to detail. Well, which zone am I using? Am I using the top of the wicks? This is where it's really hard to teach ranges. It's all on you and with experience, really. The way I look at a range is, what is the area that has the most touches? I ideally like the body of the candles, and then I aim for wicks into that area. So as long as you're there and thereabouts, so you could probably go use the body of this candle, and then you know these two have tapped. This one hasn't, but this has. So that's probably my range like that. Now on the daily, you broke into this range now. So what would you want from this daily in order to take buys up, even though I said I'm not really keen on buys because the weekly can still do anything. For me to take buys up, I would probably need a bottom wick to retest this zone, and then I would take buys up. Because the last thing I want now, if that weekly is going to flip or even drop to close respecting, this daily is probably going to look like that, isn't it? We're going to get a fake out here. And that would be the weekly closing respecting, and then the next week would then start coming down. So in order for me to take buys, I really need a pullback to this level of 4241 in order to take buys. But at the moment, it's done a bottom wick and it looks like it's pushing. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to get in on anything. Or if we do, it'll be a lower time frame. And if you only use the lower time frames, that becomes less probable and more risky. Even though we're lovely clean traffic up, but we know how price works. So
It was lovely at 3 o'clock this morning.
3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It had no top weight. So
Yeah.
I marked it up for the daily flip, and it's 100 pips into it now, so that's not bad.
Yeah, I couldn't put that daily flip on until I got a pullback to 4241
Yeah.
to rule out that bottom wick, because you've had a break, but you haven't had a retest yet. And we know what price does when you normally get a break. You normally break, retest, and then you go. Sometimes it carries on, but you just miss them trades. Right?
Yeah.
But break, retest. If I got that, that would rule out everything I need to see in order to now take buys on lower time frames. We're still going to try and catch something though. Don't worry about that, Dan. It just means we've got to go down
Oh,
the time
I'm not
frames.
worried. I'm not worried at all, Pete.
You're never worried. So, forward close bullish. We're on this forward. We have a huge push on this forward. We have created some structure now, but this is what's really, really difficult. We've got no data to go off. All we've got is this and this. Yeah. And what we know is we're very clean traffic up. Or could just keep pushing and pushing, pushing. Now, let's say this 4 closes like this, and then the new 4 I get a bottom wick to tap previous support. We might have buy stops above that in order to carry on. But the 4 can't push too far, right? It's got to close in around here, and there's now 2 hours left of it, so it's still got time to carry on pushing. Right? So it doesn't help the situation. This 3 has got no top wick and no bottom wick, so this 3 could flip back to the downside at any point. What we got left? Still clean traffic. 2. The 2 is broke out. The 2 is broke out with no bottom wick, so it doesn't even give you a chance to get in. 1's the same. The 1's got 46 minutes left. Bloody hell. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for at least a 4, I think. But I can't do anything whatsoever on this. Because here's the thing, let's say you take the 2. Well, the 2 broke out actually. So you couldn't really take this 2. You would need a bottom wick and then a buy stop above the 2, the flip. We haven't even tapped previous support here, so there's nothing I can really do on gold at the moment. Can't even take sells at the moment. Yeah, this is we might be leaving gold till at least 10 o'clock. Yeah, there's nothing I can do on gold, guys, until 10 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Are you in on this then, Dan, or did you just mark it up?
No, I marked it up. I was at Mars, so
Alright.
at home in front of the computer. That's why I'm not eagerly waiting for you to show yourself on the stream.
Alright.
A little bit late. I had to get her out of bed. Be like, take us home. I need a trade.
But she's selfish, isn't she? She's selfish.
She is. She wasn't best impressed, mind.
Let's do that. So, do what I said yesterday about NAS the daily. If the daily closes like it was, it'd be fantastic tomorrow. Look how the daily closed.
It proper tracked back.
And I'm telling you now, right, the daily last night, when was it? Must have been the last hour.
Yep. Proper tracked back.
Yeah. It was like the last time I looked yesterday, price, what we were after yesterday, right, was this daily to close like that. Or just bearish. And then tomorrow we would have had a top wick in order to come back down. But the daily flip bullish, and that really messes with everything. Now, if you watched my stream back yesterday, I did actually mention there is a bit of a gap between this daily and this zone where you can squeeze in another daily candle. Okay, if you watched me stream back from yesterday, and that's exactly what it's done. Sometimes price, I need to move MT for you. It's on gold and the 5's just going boom, 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 boom. Right, let's stop watching that. So the daily's done just that, but what does that mean for us today? Now that is a big kick in the teeth, because we're still respecting this level which we had marked up on the dailies, right? Now in order to take sells, we need a bearish close, and then top wick, and then a flip. We can take sells, right? But we had a bullish close, and that means this, even though we're still respecting, this daily could still flip to the upside at any point. Okay, but this is very dangerous, because you could also come down and fill this whole wick with this daily candle. So if you're looking at buys, you'd probably be looking at maybe wing back buys from here, because this is previous support, so you'd probably look at wing back buys for this daily to flip. But that could really catch out, because the daily could come straight through, because we respected this zone now with 2 candles. 2. So that tells me, well, why, if we were going to break into that higher zone, why didn't this daily do it? Tells us that we don't have enough liquidity, even though we came this low. So maybe this is the direction to come down. So we do have to be very careful on NAS today. So the daily currently can still do anything. Okay. I've missed. Monthly doesn't give us much, right? Apart from we did close bearish. So I am expecting the monthly to flip and give us at least a 50% wick fill. Okay, at least a 50%. We haven't had that yet. So this monthly can still flip to the downside. Then, if you look at the weekly has filled the range, but we haven't closed bearish yet. Now, if we get this bearish close today on the weekly, then tomorrow might be, Monday next week might be straightforward. Top wick, break the highs, and then to come back down. Yeah, but we haven't had that bearish close yet. So that means this weekly can flip to the upside at any point. Therefore, the daily can what? Flip to the upside at any point. Okay, but also the weekly, we didn't break above, so we might get a bearish weekly. I would prefer buys, but it's just difficult when the dailies have filled its range. I mean, yeah. So have a look at the 4. So the 4 is closed bullish. Previous 4. I always look at the previous one, right? Previous one. We closed bullish. We closed back into this awful range. So the zone for me on the 4 is probably, I'd probably say was something like that. We've got body of the candles here. We've got rejection from the side. This one doesn't quite make. This one fakes out. Then we've got rejection, 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 rejection. Then we've closed. We broke back into the area. Then we've closed bullish on the 4. You've technically now shown a nest play on the 4 hour. You've got this is what we call a nest play. So what should happen? Technically, U4 should open up, give a little top wick, and then flip to come down to fill the bottom of the range. Now, where's the next range on the 4? Well, the next range on the 4 for me is here, and all I'm looking is, where does the 4 tend to go? Well, you come through, you come through, you come through, you come through, come through. Do we need to come through? That's it, that's all I've got. So that means we would be taking sells, but we've got to understand, what could the daily do? The daily could flip to the upside at any point. So what would I want to see in order to take sells? Well, we've had a bit of a nest play, right? But this, we are bullish on the 4, so this 4 can flip to the upside at any point. So let's go down the time frame. The 3 is bullish and hasn't filled the range. hasn't filled the range. So what would this be rejecting off now? So if we get a bearish 3, what would that be rejecting off? Maybe this area here, but that's about it. And it's only a minor range. All the others come up to here. So that makes it even more difficult because we haven't even tapped this level yet. But the 4 looks like we could have a nest plane that could suck people in. Okay, so for me, I would probably need the 3s to come and fill this range. 2 closed bearish. This is what we could do. If the 2 broke out to the downside. If the 2 closes like this, doesn't drive, I'd be interested in taking a buy. And the reason being, what do we always say? NAS is similar. NAS is like a less volatile gold, but it sort of moves similar. And what do I always say, Dan? Look what happened there. We created some structure here, and then price broke below, and then fake out back in. So if we close on the 2 like this, I'd be interested in taking the bottom wick and then a flip to come up, because the 3 hasn't filled its range and the 4 hasn't broke a high in order to drive down yet, and that's my advantage point there, breaking that high, and that would make sense. So as long as this 2 doesn't drive and tap this level at 25686, I would take this. Okay, so but that's in an hour and a half at the moment, but we're going to see if we can find out something. Because the 3 wouldn't be bouncing off anything at all. I think the 3s would need to come back up. Would I put the buy stop on the 3 though? Would this 3 need to flip? And if it is going to flip, is it going to flip on us? Could we take a... If the 1 closes bullish, it didn't break out though. It did break a low. If the 1 closes like this, and I get a bottom wick to the body, we might have a buy stop off the 1. And the reason being is, I can actually see this 2 being the one what comes and fill. And the reason I can see it, if we think about the 3, this 3, I can't see this 3 rejecting here. There's nothing to, so I don't think this 3 is going to be bearish. I think this 3 is going to be bullish. And if this 3 is going to be bullish, there's only an hour and a half left in it. That means this 2 has to be the one what does it. Do you know what I mean? So we would miss the move if we wait for the 2, because I think this 3 is going to do it. And if this 3 is going to do it, what would be the first candle what shows us? Well, we would have a 1 hour close bullish here, wouldn't we? My NAS is completely out.
From MT4.
Oh no, it's not. It is a bit like. So for me, my this candle's already here. It's already here.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that a glitch in the market? Maybe MT4's more.
0.60.
Breaking the highs here. I'm not even doing
change.
You are.
It's showing at like 0.60% change on my MT5.
Yeah. So this is a bit of a nightmare, because so on my MT5, this 15 has already flipped. This 15 has already flipped and is here. So it's already doing the move, which we've. So this is one thing you've got to be careful of, guys, right? So trading view. On my MT4, on my MT5, this 15, literally everything looks exactly the same, but the 15 what we're on now is literally there. So let's say I got in and it didn't look, and just got in thinking price is here. It wouldn't. Price would actually put me in here, and my advantage point is that. So you've just got to be a bit careful Why is this so? I'll go on, let me refresh this.
I was gonna say, yeah, mine's
Yours the same?
25647. So no, mine's matching
Is it?
the trading view out by like.
That's annoying as hell. 25651 and 25679 on. Let me check something.
Massively out.
Capital com. That's a glitch. Let's try install. Need to bloody upgrade this. I don't use anything though, that's the point. But I just don't like the ads. That's how they get you.
Which one are you on? On trading view?
I think I've just dropped it down to a basic, but probably just tried to take a paper. I've had a new bank card. Watch this.
Like I said, mine does that. It pops up with that same advert when I go into this 6-hour time frame. And I pay like 114 quid a year, but it's not. But this package it costs 189 quid a year now. And I think it's just because I got it on a Black Friday deal like 3 years ago, and I won't change it. So they're like, we can get more money out of this guy. Make his trading view fuck up all the time. Oh.
Sorry, let's see it. I won't even let me bloody change it yet. That's annoying as hell. Don't create me bloody account now.
He sounds a little bit drunk, that's it.
Well, yeah. You naughty boy.
I don't usually.
What were you on?
Christmas meal out, so I had. What did I have? 5 pints. It was on Moretti, then Cruz Campo, and then double spiced rums.
Bloody hell. Kraken.
No, I didn't want Kraken. If I'm having Kraken, I want like ginger beer.
Yeah.
With it, just complements the darkness of the Kraken really well. So I drink like Morgan spiced or like depending on where I am. If they've got like Old J's or something like that.
Old J's.
Old Jizz. Old Jizz.
So I can't actually. So this setup here, it's done. It's broke. It's high for me. So on my I'll show you now. If you look at my MT5, this is MT5, 15-minute time frame. Sorry, 30 minute that is. Let's go to 15 minute. 15-minute time frame. See how it's broke the high?
Yeah.
And that's this high here. So this 15, literally on my MT5 looks like that. And that obviously makes sense with the 3 hour, doesn't it? So that is an absolute pain in the backside.
Is it predicting the future on yours? So
well,
I get in now? Is that where it's going?
No, because we need it the other way around, don't we? We need Trade and View to be shown that. Yeah, so we need Trade and View to be like that. And then MT4 to be like this. So we can, oh, that's weird. Let's get in now because we should be flipping to come up because Trade and View's there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the wrong way around for us. Which I really don't like that because we might have to wait for the we might have to wait for the 2. We'll have to wait for the 2. So we'll wait for the 2 hour to close, see where the 2 closes. Okay. Let's do EU. Let's do a top down on EU. So EU monthly, no bottom wick. We are filling the range now, so we haven't actually broke out on the monthly, right? That's what I've got for the monthly, that area there. Even though we sort of come through here. sort of like that. So we haven't actually broke out. We're testing that area. There's still 20 days, so this monthly can still do anything. I can't take buys above this area until the monthly closes above. But this monthly could still flip to the downside at any point. There's loads of reasons to come down. You've got fair value gaps here. Okay. Got no bottom wicks and all sorts. There's loads of reasons to come back down. But do we need to break this high first? That's the question. I think if we were going to break this high, we wouldn't really create this structure. Twice now, we've tried breaking above that level. So I can actually see us coming back down. How we come back down, I'm not sure. Now, weekly, again, it's filled its range. Weekly's filled its range. Yeah, I'm happy with that zone. So again, I can't take buys up unless the weekly closed above. The weekly doesn't give us much. I'm not expecting a flip on this weekly. I think if anything, this weekly will stay bullish, but in and around this level because it's filled its range. So we'll probably just do this today, maybe, and then it'll either break out or close respecting. So it means we should get a consolidation day today, which is a bit of a shitter. Let me just see if there's news today.
I thought that said crypto wives.
Crypto wives.
Crypto
There's
wives.
no news today whatsoever. So yeah, it's awful, guys. Awful. Daily, we filled this range now, but I can't see us doing much off the weekly. We might just consolidate. So today will just be literally up and down doji, and we end up doji. Because the previous dailies filled the range as well. So I could see a doji. Yes, we could probably get a steep bottom wick and a steeper top wick. But we haven't got an indication of where this daily is going to go because it's filled its range. So I can see it closing doji, and that would make sense with a weekly closing respecting. So that's very, 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 very tricky because this can easily catch you out. It means when you're like this, guys, it means you've got to use lower time frames. It means the probability massively comes down. What's this area? Let me just have a look at this. I'm still going to try and catch something though. So you break above here, then you come back into the area, then you close respect, then you drive back up. So that means absolutely nothing. I don't like it, guys. Really don't like it. If anything, I'd rather just try and get a swoop entry on a lower time frame. Leave a NAS or gold. Quickly check. XRP, still messing about. Anything, NAS is probably the best one so far, but we need a we're pushing down here. I'm not trading you, but we're pushing up on. Okay, it's a this 15's. This is going to flip and push all the way and break these highs. 2568, yeah, because on MT5 my price is 25683. So that is really, really annoying. But we can't get in off trading view because my MT4's already done the move. So what can we do? I think we're going to wait for the hour to close, see how the hour closes, and see what it looks like on MT4. What? How much are the packages now? I think I need to just change my maybe Pepperstone or something. What's this? Upgrade. See, current plan, I'm on the basic here. How much are there? Annually $20.
$20.
Zero watch
Oh,
list.
gonna go and make a drink.
Yeah, no worries. 2010 Right, guys, I'm just going to, because I'm gonna get me account. I need to put card details in. So how do I? I'm gonna minimize, turn off the screen. There. Okay, I'm just gonna upgrade my account here, guys. 2 minutes. Here we go. Wowsy. Here we go again. Let's see, because they're now come back for a deal for me. That is what if beta 3? What if we got up to here? Take a wing back cell. This could be the 4 flipping and driving.
How's it looking?
So I've got a potential wing back sell.
Ooh.
Okay, 25696. The issue I've got is on my MT5 price is nearly there. Right? Now, and the only reason I'm looking at this is because so the 4 is still respecting this level, right? So we broke into the area and we closed bullish. Why did we close bullish there and not? Why did we not close back into the zone to fake out? I think we closed bullish because this is a nest play and we're going to come down. But I don't think we can come down without tapping previous support, which we've done now on my MT5, but we haven't on Trading View. Okay, so we've actually tapped this zone on MT5. So could we see maybe a tap and then a flip? But the downside to this is if we flip back to the upside now, that would be the 3, giving the 3 a chance to drive up, but also, sorry, this is the 4, for the 4 to drive up, because we are bullish on the 4. So you're sort of gambling and betting that this is a nest play, the 4's close respecting because we're coming down. Right?
Yeah.
So I am debating whether to do a swoop entry, but if you look at the 3 can't really reject from here. I think the 3 needs to pop up. Okay. Either close respecting this level.
Yeah.
But then that would be the 4 closing doji or small bullish. So it'll be double nest play. So basically I'm debating on whether to get in on this wing back sell on my MT5, which is we're pretty close to it now. But it won't match up on Trading View, which throws me off a bit. But I would prefer the buys up, but we've missed the move for the buys up because we've already broke the highs. Let me go on the 5. See, it's the 5. What's the 5 look like? Yeah. Why you do this to me? Why you do this? So weird. So my 5s are actually above this high.
What?
My 5s are like here. Let me get rid of this and see if my MT5. Let's open new chart. Forex. US 100. Systems. US 100. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Five.
Yeah. It's very tricky. 30 minutes left. Just 15 minutes left to this day. The 1. I want to take a sell, but it's not going to match up with my That's a lovely 5 close. Oh, look at that. So this 5, we get in here. I might have a swoop entry, guys. If this 5 can pull up, well, if this 15 can come to the body, I'm not sure what's going to though. We might have a sell stop when leaves the 15. Okay, what would this be? Bit of 1 flipping. 2 flipping. 2 hasn't closed yet. With the 4 driving down, now where can the 4s drive to? Well, the 4s technically should be coming to at least this level. At least. We've tapped it once, but I would probably think we need the body of the candles there. Oh, this 5's flipped. Come on, pull back for us. But if the 2 closes bullish back above this level, then this ID is gone. Right, but currently the 2's broke out to the downside. So frustrating because I would have took a wing back sell. I'm literally at the wing back sell area. The MT5. Sorry, I've tapped the wing back sell area. Welcome to Forex. Welcome to Forex. Oh, this 5's gone. It's gone without us here, guys. Breaking the laws. We're gonna have to wait for me to make a cup of tea.
Opted for a peppermint tea.
Have you?
Settle myself down a bit.
Because that 4 nest play is lovely. But what you would want to see, so the best nest plays, right? The best, so nest play, this is what a nest play is, guys, right? Price broke out to the upside. So we had this. That's what we had, okay, on that candle. And then price, a nest plays when price breaks into another zone. We had that. This had a bottom wick down to here. And this had a top wick up to there. And then what happens is price tries to break back above, but can't do it. Closes bullish. Yeah, and that's how we closed. Closed bullish. Then you got a top wick on that one as well. And a bottom wick down to that. Alright, so what that tells you is price has broke into this zone and then it's tried to break back out. So what zone are you still in? Well, technically you're still in this zone. Therefore, where should you be going? Well, you should be coming down to fill the rest of the range, right? So what tends to happen with the next candle is the next candle tends to open up, gives you a top wick, and then flips and fills the range, okay? Like so. But the best nest plays are the ones where the wick breaks the previous candle wick. So breaks the high. So as you open up with a candle, this pushes up, breaks the high, and the way you're getting on this, you simply have a sell stop underneath the body of the previous 4. Okay, you have a sell stop underneath. As this pulls back, breaks the high, fantastic, it's got liquidity. Then when it flips, activates, take partial move to break even, and price pushes through. And this whole move, what we call a nest play. You can also get a double nest play. And what a double nest play is, it's where this 4 closes doji or bearish, okay, gives you your top wick, but closes like that. It's the same principle, but it's just 2. So you've now got 2 candles respecting this level. That's a high probability that the next candle is going to open up. Probably doesn't give you much of a top wick because the previous candle done it. Open up and then drive through. And that is, some people call this, well, it's just a break, retest to drop. That's all it is. Well, that's what we call a nest play and a double nest play. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Morning, guys. Morning. What's going to happen here? So the 5 closed bullish. That is interesting. Did we do that on the 5? So the 5's actually closed bullish. Oh, this 2's going to flip back to the upside. So we're all talking about the 2 closing bullish, and if the 2 closes bullish back above this, I'm interested in buys up. Okay, if the 2 closes respecting, then we've had a nest play on the 2, and we're looking at sells down. Okay, so if this 2 can close back above here, there's 1 hour and 9 minutes left. If we can close back above, I'll be interested in buys up, but at the moment we haven't done that. But what we are seeing is, if this 15 closes bullish, guys, here, the 15-minute time frame is my favorite time frame. Okay, So if we close bullish here, we might have a swoop entry on. Low risk. 15 closes back in. Or just bullish. We get a bottom wick. Right there. If this 15 stays respecting this level, that would probably tell me that the 2's likely going to close above. So if the bottom wick can come down, and then a flip. Okay, so if this 15 closes like this, guys, I'm going to be in for a buy. As long as this 15 doesn't come and break this high, it should be good. 15. 15's just so out. We'll just go off trading view. We will go off 6, 2. That'd be the 30 flipping to the upside to push back up. That'd be the one closing bullish with the next one, which we also said if the one closes bullish. You're going into this sort of wedge here as well. You've seen this wedge here, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would take that. What is the 15s? So why would you close bullish here unless you need more liquidity above? You would think this candle was already down here, broke the lows.
Yeah.
This 15 can close like this. I'll look to take a buy. My stops would literally just be the low of the 15. Like if we break that, we're just wrong. Okay, but I'll only be risking $100. $100. But the risk to reward would be, so let's say we got in here, and my stops would be that. Target would be that, which is 2 to 1. So $100 to make 200, and I would be looking to tap this level at least. There's a win back area here which we haven't tapped.
That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park and visualize seeing yourself as
I would visualize
this is when you were broken.
Are you going to get the new GTA 6 down?
people that I respected
I mean, I will
saying
eventually.
Have you seen what they're looking to do with it?
and I would visualize
They're looking to
With what?
incorporate crypto.
Oh, yeah. And have like a proper exchange market
Yeah.
in them.
acting services rendered, and I gave
Absolutely.
myself 5 years or 3 years,
No doubt you'll be able to just
and
like
dated at Thanksgiving 1995.
pay for stuff using your crypto as well.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I
So,
was making $10 million.
yeah, it just depends on PS4. We've got, so it'll probably be new console. So we'll just see. We'll see what the funds are like.
So this 4, basically we've got contradiction. We know we've got a nest play on the 4, so we're looking to come down, but we didn't get the top wick we wanted to tap the previous support. So there's a reason to come back up and for this 4 to flip to the upside. And the 15's closed, are gonna close respecting this level here. Why would you close respecting? I need a bottom wick. So we've got 2 options. We can either be safe, put our buy stop above the 15, or if the new 15 opens up, pull back and then a flip. Guys, this is probability wise, it's like 50-50. So this is why I'm only going to be risking $100, because the markets are really difficult today. They're all over the place. And the way they've closed with a daily, we need to get this weekly out the way, I think. I think it's done its weekly moves. So, yeah, I'll be low risk. My stop would just be below the 15. If I break that low, then it looks like the 4's coming straight down. We're not getting that top wick. I just think we need to break this high again before coming down this 4, because there's only 1 hour left of this 4. that, what would the 1 do? If this 1 closes bullish, that would be the 15 closing respecting. Then there's 1 hour left. So if this 1 hour closes bullish, could we then see the next hour do that? We could do. But I could probably more likely see it do that. I mean, there is a small bullish, and then you do come back down, but you do push to 25662. So me personally, I think what I would want to do is I'd want to enter off the body of the 15, and then I would go risk free once you break this high, because this in there you can reject from again. So yeah, so stand by. We've got 3 minutes left for it close. So sort out your. I'm trying not to look at my MT4, but as it is slightly different. I don't know if I go on the 5. Would that be this? Oh, we might not even get this close yet. Look at this. Oh, you naughty bugger. You naughty, naughty.
Sounds back on.
Yeah. Well, it is literally everywhere, anywhere we can go, really, at the moment. 2, 5, 6, 4, $2. I'm actually going to risk $150. I'm losing $150. So 15 is about to close in 1 minute. Stops would just be the low, guys, right? I'm not even going to put this on the trade ideas. Don't go full risk on this, right? Oh, this 15 has to close bullish though. If it doesn't, then the whole idea is scrapped. The whole idea is scrapped. Would I take sells? With the 30 closing. This will be the 1 closing bearish. The only way I could take sells now is if the 1 breaks the high. It's awful early though, guys. I won't lie. Oh, a 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. It wants to break out, doesn't it? But see how this 15 was. Yep, that idea's gone, scrapped. Idea's gone and scrapped. We've had now a breakout. If I can break the highs, we might have a sell stop, but if you pop down and tap these levels, which is really for me now. So the 30's closed and the 1's closed. So the 1's closed. Small bearish. The 1 looks like it's probably going to come through to 25623. You got no top wick. So my God. The 2 ranges here. I can't do it. I need to see what this 2's going to do, I think. Could the 2 flip? Could you see the 2 flipping and driving back up? I'm just not sure. And if the 2 is going to flip and drive back up, what would we want to see? This is what I want to see, right? If the 15 This 15 can close back above 25644. I'll take that. Can't take sells yet. The 15 closes like that back in. We'll take that. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this 15. There is a potential wing back buy area from 25622, but this is the thing, you broke out to the downside that you could just really drive through. I'm not sure I would take that wing back sell area. That's why you wing back buy. Even though we can really reject from there. And you can also drive through it as well. Oh, no. Awful, guys, awful. Let's have a quick glance at. We'll wait for the next 15. Let's see what goal's doing. I would prefer. Oh my, this is what I'm saying. Like, how do you get in on that?
Nah.
You just can't get in. No, you've all been there. You're bullish, 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 bullish. You're thinking, oh, I'll just put a buy on. Hopefully, I'll get a bit more. As soon as you put a buy on, you just get. Like, it's typical.
Like, oh no, we're gonna come down 5,000 pips.
Yeah, it's typical Forex. Oh my god. But yeah. Right, I'm gonna go make another brew. And then we'll see what we're after now is because we've had a breakout on the 15. Let me mark this sort of profit. Yeah, I would probably say that's my zone. We broke out now. If there's 15 now. This 15 can close back into this area. So that's a 5. Yeah, if the 15 can close back into this area over here, I'll take the buys up, because if the 15 closes back in, right, there's no reason for it to close back in, and other than we need more liquidity. Where's the liquidity when it's above this high? You're going to have to break the high, I would imagine. That would be the 4 pulling back. That would be the 3 flipping to the upside on the last hour. So 11 minutes, we might have a trade. Okay, I'm gonna go make a brew, and get ready for the 15. It's good. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Dan.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes.
I will be here waiting.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I will be back in a second. I'm gonna go make a brew.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is happening?
It's collapsed.
What the hell?
Right.
Oh? Where's that candle gone? It went out the bottom of the screen. Wow. Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. So looks like we're not coming back up for that top wick and that 4-1S play. We didn't break a high, but yeah. Guys. What does this mean then? I mean, you might get a rejection from 2552, but
just watching it. It's just like,
yeah.
where are you going?
I mean, if this won, could see a rejection from 25559. You would have had such a pushing candle, but you're gambling on the pushing candle and pulling back. That's it. So you can see these ones came down, tapped and pulled back. One, tapped, pulled back. So if this one can pull down to 2559, we might have a entry on that. But bear in mind, here's the thing: if we're wrong, you could just get that straight through. So where would stops be? I think stops. I would like stops nice and probably tight around that. And the reason being, it would be, as you can see, you reject here, you reject here, you reject here. You reject here, and then come back up. This one came straight through, this came straight through. Reject here, this one came straight through. So it would either be stops or rejection. Let's look left, let's see what. I mean, is this just a liquidity grab from the downside to come back up? Come straight through there. You do reject from here. I think take partial move to break even. Would have to be that. Tap. This would be stops. Straight through on that one. Tap there. So do you have stops below that? Got to go off as well. It's the same situation really, even though we've had a big pump down. If the 15 closed back up, I am interested in this wing back here, guys, right? But probability wise, where can the 4 push to? That's the question. So this 4 push to here, where we've pushed to, and then the next 4 comes right through. So if this 4 can tap it, yes, we take it. But if this 4 doesn't tap it and close bearish, I would then delete it. These 4s close down here and reject. Just not sure this 4 is going to get down to this level. And this one down, I suppose. There's 43 minutes left of this 4. But we're going to have to see how this 4 closes here. Awful morning.
Yes, indeed.
If this one can pop down to my wing back, I'll put the wing back on. But I'm not risking much. $150 maybe. You take partial move to break even as a 1-to-1. Probably a 1-to-1 anyway. But there's no managed risk on this. You're either going to smash stops or you're going to reject from here. That's it. So I'm hoping we can get something like where this back down, tap, back up. So down, or this, and back up. I'm just not sure. Let's see what these do. 32, 15's close. You can really reject from here as well. You've got a 15-minute zone here, which we've closed respecting. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to see if anything pops out. There's been many a times where something's popped down, like, right, I'm in. So we've got a 15-minute zone here, right? Which we've closed respecting. The next 15s pull back all the way to 25650, which would make sense. Would make sense. Because we need to retest that zone. So, if we get a bullish close here on the 15, like that, I'll probably look to get in on a buy. But if we pop straight through, that would be better for me. If we pop straight through, I'll take a buy from 2559. 15. It's very difficult today though, guys. You've got to understand that. Very difficult. And my MT4 is out. See how we get on with that. Yeah. Let's see what price is going to do. I'll be on till at least 10 anyway, guys. So, what we're looking at, I haven't even checked YouTube. Yo, Krish. Oh, he's on every morning, Krish, aren't you? Who's this here? All right, mate. I've got some random bloke on my TikTok down.
Have you?
Yeah. All right, geezer. Do you want to see? Oh, you can't see, can you?
That's it. Are they dancing?
How do you cut them off?
It's just watching you.
It's just staring at me. Can't speak a word of English. Can you hear me?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Auf Wiedersehen,
That's
goodbye.
this geezer here. I think I'm still live. See, how do they come onto my live without me accepting them? Do you know?
Nah, I mean, I don't use TikTok, but didn't Nate say something that I don't know, like when you're doing it, you just like
I've just had Asmed join my live.
launch an invite out to people. I don't know. I've never used TikTok.
I don't know, geezer.
Oh, I don't know what it's about. I'm struggling.
I bet you are. I can't handle the drink anymore, me.
I'm too old for it. Too old. Ah.
Come on, can this 15? If this 15 pops down, Dan, on this 15, this would be lovely because the previous 15 is still respecting a minor support.
Yeah.
So if this 15 can pop, I think we could see a rejection. I'm only going to be risking no more than $150. What are you up to this weekend, Dan? You'll be chilling, will you? Recovering.
Well, I've got a games night tomorrow.
You got a what?
Games night with me boys.
Oh, really?
We just get
What do you play?
board games.
Yeah, that's class. That's class. What, just a couple of lads around and that?
Yeah, yeah. And we'll just get like food in and
Get high.
edibles and smoke weed.
Mate, you need to get on Armour, you know. You need a PS5, you need to get on Armour.
Well, I need a PS5, but I have not bought one yet. So, and then it's my last daughter's birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
How old is she?
as well as the derby, she'll be 12. So,
Tough age. Tough age.
yes, it is. So, well,
Yeah.
that's it. She's getting into her teens, so or getting close to her teens. So she's very sassy,
You sassy.
very sassy indeed.
There is actually an area on the one you could reject from around 25577. So you're in between these levels here. In between these two levels for an entry. So here's the thing though, right? If the one closes like this and I get a steep top wick, we could take cells down. But we can only do one if the one closes like this. Which is 34 minutes.
Ooh.
I will call you up. There is no day So basically you got stopped at break even yesterday then?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
John messaged
I
me.
was hoping news was going to tank it, but
Yeah, it was.
no.
John messaged me, he was like, I'm fuming. I was $700 up and I went to do a price up. What did he do? He come back, he missed the $700 and closed out for $100. And I was like, so you're up $100? That $700 was never yours. Ooh.
Exactly.
It's never yours. He's a pump here, guys, so stand by. 3, 15 minutes. That's really dropping, mate. Don't take this if you don't like it. Yeah. I always say that, don't I?
You've got to
I am low risk. I am low risk on this. I'd really like this area to get tapped, but there is a chance you can come straight through. So you've got to understand that. What I'm looking for is just a clear rejection straight back up to these levels. You might reject from here, but I'm not sure I would take that. Depending on how the 15 closes, really. Such a nice pushing candle, that one.
They're all nice pushing candles.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Proper trick. It's proper tricked us this morning. Come on. Now, perfect wing back situation is this 15 closes with no bottom wick, and then the new 15 opens with no top wick, pushes down first, taps, and then flips for the top wick. It's perfect. Perfect case scenario.
Oh, I'm going for a wee.
We've got some momentum here, but this is the last four. The four might close down here. Guys, we are close.
Very close.
Come on. 15, no bottom wick, perfect. Next 15, pop down. That's not a bad close. Next 15, pop down. Oh, no bottom wick, fantastic. And this 15, stand by. If this 15 pops down first, that would be perfect. I mean, oh no, flip down first. There's some momentum though, guys. Just be aware. Come on, come down first. Come down first. What we could potentially do if we push to this, if we're wrong, the price is going to drive through. Take another entry. If we do come and tap this, right, take another entry, same lot, but that'd be my ticket to manage risk to get out of the sweet spot. The thing with this is you might not actually pull back until the 4 closes, and that's in 30 minutes. Okay, so you might not pull back until the 4 closes. I mean, look at that pushing candle on the 4. Look at that. It is quite a clean range down on the 4, like.
Isn't it?
only low risk. Come on, can we get a little pop down? Just a little one. A little one, here we go. Okay, stand by, guys. Okay, I am now in for a buy. Stops at 25519.
519.
$150 risk. Literally bang on the entry there. If we, so here's the thing, right? This is a bit of a strange one. My take partial move to break even is this. Okay. Now I'm not sure we'll push up until the 4 closes. Full TB could be back up here, right? But if we push straight through, say, and we push to this, I'll take another entry. But if we do tap this, that'll be my sign to get out. Okay. So what I would do is I'd put another entry on here, and at the sweet spot, which would be around there, I'd look to get out. Okay, so I really want a rejection. Price can still push down as long as we don't tap this. If we tap this, I'll take another entry, and as we pull back, I'll get out of the sweet spot. Okay, so this is it. This is all I've got going on, really. I've got nothing else. Momentum is really bearish at the moment, but what we're saying is this is a key zone where you can reject from, and I'm happy to risk $150 to see if we're going to reject from here and grab some pips. So that's my chain of thought. We might not pull back though until the 4 closes, because if we look, a lot of the 4s close down here, and then you reject with the next 4. So we might mess about round here for another 25 minutes before pulling back. Hope we don't, but we might do. That's all I've got going on, guys. Yeah. This is it. This is my trade for today. What if and there is sort of a counter trend trade because the 4-hour has closed Nestle, so you are bearish technically. And then the daily, what's the daily again? The daily closed bullish, but with sort of closing respected, so technically it is a counter trend trade. And plus the weekly is bullish as well. Sorry, no, the weekly's bullish, the daily's bullish, so but we have closed respect on the daily, so really it's not counter trend. It's technically going with the trend with the weekly and the daily. But the 4-hour showed you a Nestle, and the 4 is about to close. So you had a Nestle here. Basically, can we reject from here? And if we do, could this be the push back up for the daily and the weekly to flip? That's it. So target could be that, really. That could be your target at 258. 25826, 25826, yeah. That could be your target. Full TP.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice? What was that?
It's just the demons escaping.
Fucking hell, Dad. Some noise is coming out today.
I'm broken. I'm a broken man. But it's not. The demons. I think I just need shot.
Okay, we're in profit. $25 up. I think this 40, 38. This take partial multiplier is technically a 1-to-1. But I don't think we're going to pull back until the new 4 opens. basically what you're expecting with a new 4 is a new 4 just to open and push up straight away like this. This 4 back up. This 4 back up. I mean, this one came down first, but look at this 4. Boom. Look at this 4. Straight up, no messing about as soon as the 4 closes. So hopefully we could be on something like this. Ideally, this 4, if we can get the 4 closing respecting that, perfect. But it doesn't really make much of a difference if you close below that. It just means you might get that area, and I don't like this area. So if the 4 can close respecting this one, fantastic. I'm hoping the new 4 can just open up and pull all the way back. That would be lovely for us. And if we're saying, well, you're not going to shoot up unless the new 4, basically, as long as we avoid getting stopped on this 4, we could be good. But it just means this might mess about. So yes, it's a wing back buy, and we do love wing back buys when you tap and just reject straight away and you have no drawdown. But this is not going to be like this. It's a difficult morning, really, guys. I could have called the stream ages ago, to be honest with you. This is technically a swoop entry, just low risk. I will take another entry here though, 25532 if we do tap this area. If we break them lows, I'm just done for the day. Now going on. Whatever happens, we're going to be up for the week.
Win, win, win.
Win, win, win. And up for the month. We're up over just shy of 3%, I think. No, we're not. We are, yeah, just shy of 3%.
For the month?
For the month, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
I think today, after this, I'm going to do a couple of edits, and then I'm going to get me Kevin Keegan shorts on, and my Grinch socks from McDonald's on, keep me toes
Nice.
warm, and just watch some movies today.
Cabbage on the couch.
On the game, yeah. Get high.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're having your games night, and I'm not invited, I'll be thinking of you. Management apprenticeship. Control.
To finish on a high. And I think this daily is going to flip. Catching that would be like really simple. Is it about 50% of the wick?
What's that?
The daily pullback? Is it about 50% of the previous daily wick?
Yeah.
Where it is now?
Yeah. So we're over that 50%. So this is perfect area to reject from. Perfect area. But you could also push through. Our stops are so tight.
Yeah.
You could easily come and hit stops. We are pushing. That 4-hour nest play would have been lovely. If I broke that high, I would have had a sell stop on that 4-hour. So the 3 can actually close down here. We need. Yeah, we need this 3 to close respecting this. That's key. If we break below there, we'll look to manage risk. Because all the other 3s come through to our stops, all the others. So we really, really need a 3 closing respecting this in 18 minutes. That is very key. Now, what would be perfect, I know you probably don't like this because you go into more drawdown, but if you look at this 3 here, this 3 came down, tapped our second entry, and then closed respecting.
Yeah.
and the new 3 came, that would be perfect. So that would give us time to think. So if this 3 came down, tap this, and then pull back and close respecting, I'd be so relaxed. Because
Morning.
good morning, Nate. How the
Good
devil?
morning, Nate.
How we doing?
Congratulations on the win last night.
What was the score?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
Like he was the one on the pitch.
Oh, he was. That's
Oh, yeah, cheers. Yeah, it was hard work, but I got there in the end.
Tell you what, we struggled a bit.
Who was it against?
Do you know what? I can't even fucking pronounce the name. Can't pronounce the name. You
Utrecht, isn't it?
Utrecht or something, I don't know. Some Dutch team, all the Forest fans were stoned.
Well, there.
And the players, by the sound of it.
What was the score?
Well, the thing is, we put the different team, we put the big team out, I put B team for Europe, and then we brought Jesus on, Morgan, Gibbs, White, and Anderson, and obviously changed the game around.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep playing the same players every match. Because that's what I reckon. That's why we did well last season, you know, because we just kept putting our first team out in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And was doing okay, and now we're doing 2 matches
Yeah. It's right, man.
per week. It affects you, doesn't it?
Oh, massively. Like, people don't realise when you do them it's a distraction as well, I think. Like, if you want to do good in the Premier League, then don't get in any European competitions.
Yeah.
If your priority is Premier League, then avoid getting into the European competitions.
Because
Unless
you
you're
need
one of the big boys and you've got 2 like quality starting 11s.
Like City,
Yeah.
City could field 2 probably Premier League title competing teams.
Yeah.
You need it, don't you? You need 2 good teams to put out, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to put that's it. That, I mean, that was the keeper we've got. Yeah, I know he's tall, but he's not that good, to be honest.
Is it Cells?
He's a good keeper.
No, Sells is the good keeper. He's the good one, isn't
Yeah.
He's good.
he? We've got that 6'7" Brazilian.
Oh! Don't you think he's good, him?
He's not as good as Sells.
Isn't he?
He does stupid things.
I'm
He
sure-
comes too far out. Why are keepers starting to come too far out, like for
Oh.
a player or something?
Don't,
Are you
mate.
talking about Pope here?
Popey Corky. He's coming out doing the hokey pokey, isn't he, Popey?
Honestly, it's mental to watch because he does it every now and again, and you're just like, why are you
Why
out
so
here?
far out? Yeah.
And I mean, that's what cost us the game against Marseille.
I just
Yeah.
kept running. Yeah, he cost us against
Is it-
Marseille, like,
What's that German keeper?
which one?
Is it Bayern? He's been a Bayern for ages.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't even remember his name.
Ivan Schleiben.
He always comes out.
I think it's Victor, John Victor.
Your keeper.
Our second keeper, yeah, who's always out for
John
Europe.
Victor.
Like I say, he's like 6'7". or
I've
something.
watched him once and he had an unreal game for us. And I thought he was
He's not-
fantastic.
Yeah, he's not as good as Sells though.
Yeah.
I just caught that drop on Naz.
You just what? Bought?
Caught it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
On the Sells on the 15-minute breakout.
Yeah, we had a forward nest play, but I wanted to break the highs. We didn't get to break the highs. We had a wing back sell here. It didn't tap us. And then it's just dropped. And now, this is a swoop entry, so low risk to see if we get rejection here. But other than that, Nate, today is awful on all my pairs. So I'm not into it. This is just a bit of a...
Yeah.
See if we're going to reject from here.
I got took out and break even on gold this morning, and then it obviously tanked.
Yeah. I think we need
Oh,
need the week to
Jesus Christ.
we need to get the week out the way, really. I think.
Were you up like in the middle of the night, Nate?
No,
No.
I went for 6 o'clock. It was 30-minute candle at 6 o'clock. Come down. It come down, tickled me to stop loss like $220, and shot back up. So I thought, right, I'm going to break even again now, just in case.
Yeah.
Went break even, come down, took me out. Look at it, it's gone to the fucking moon.
Well, woke up at 3 o'clock this morning when I was at my lass's house. So, and I went to the toilet and took my phone. had a look and was like, oh, see that daily
Ooh.
flipping. But I didn't put it on, I just marked it up and it's fucking skyrocketing.
Yeah.
So,
And then when it broke out the proper range, I couldn't take it because there was no real targets really to aim for, so I just left it, and obviously it's just gone to the moon.
yeah.
But
Needs to come back
I'd have stayed in NAS, but because I was trading off my fails cleaning chip shop windows and the alert went off, I was like, fuck the windows, jumped to my van, got the phone. And then when it did the wick, I only took the wick fill and then it just dropped and dropped and dropped.
Yeah, it's fucking plummeted.
Well, I got 200 pips out of it anyway, $200.
Oh. Nice. Very
20
nice.
20
I need just, I think, one good win of that. About 200, 300. Well, 300 will put us back at break even on this account.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind 200 days because it's 50k account at the end of the day. It's not a 150k account.
Yeah.
I might
It's,
give it
it's,
to-
it's only a 10k challenge, so it's when you're dropping like half my normal lots or anything like that, it's just like negligible. So like yesterday's on gold, the drop that we had in profit was about a tenner. So when I moved to break even, it was only like 188 when it came back up and stopped us out. So
yeah, but you're still good for another day, aren't you? You might be breaking
well,
even.
that's it. I've got plenty room. It's just if I'm doing
That's why
normal.
I don't mind break even because, like I say, you did everything right. You just probably save yourself another day, aren't you?
That's it. And it was news, wasn't it? So you can never quite get it. It'll do what it wants.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, news fucked our analysis up yesterday.
Yeah, gold's fucked now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, like. Aye.
She's going for that monthly candle now, isn't she? That monthly wick.
Yeah.
All-time highs before Christmas. All-time highs.
I messaged Jordan today. He started a community, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's opened a new Discord page and everything, hasn't he?
He's dropped us a message asking for me trading view.
Yeah, he sent it to me for the indicators. I was like, I don't need the indicators, mate, 'cause I don't use them.
Yeah, well, I don't really use them to be fair. So
I said to him, look, I won't be doing your strategy, but I'll just speak in your room kind of thing, whatever.
yeah, support you.
Yeah.
Support you's in there.
Well, I just dropped a message and said, "Oh, do you need an educator?" My fees are not that much, you know. 100 quid a session.
Yeah.
I'll do a session for him once a week.
Thing is, he messed about too much. Like, I would have opened that group I did, and if I knew he was going to open that one up earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the reason why I opened Discord, or because I thought, well,
Yeah,
if
but-
everyone's going their own separate ways, let's all stay together and chat.
Yeah, but isn't yours is more like a community? Just
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that
no
banter.
education in that, yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
selling
no
stuff
education.
though, isn't he? Is he
He's
selling
what, sorry?
stuff? He's selling stuff, isn't he?
Wow,
Yeah.
He's even turned it into a limited company. He hasn't even
Yeah.
started yet.
This is the thing, like, and to
He's young.
yeah, like who's doing the trading for him? Who's doing the signals for him? Do you know? Or is it
I
him?
think he's doing it all himself.
Is he?
Do you know all that stuff he was doing before? What was her name? The nailer.
Oh yeah.
He kind of took that off her, didn't he?
Yeah. Did he?
And then I think he's just doing all stuff like that. Maybe after he put all his indicators built, everything.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
But
Oh,
but
good
yeah, I
luck.
can't
with
pronounce all indicators all on my screen and stuff. gone
Yeah.
from all that back to basics.
Well,
Basics work.
This is what happens. You buy all these indicators. You follow individuals, and eventually you just all come back to yourself and fresh charts and no indicators. Like, you don't need an indicator. I'm gonna create one for our community, but it's gonna be free to you guys. And all it is trending structure, just to help people with that, because it's the hardest thing to identify. That's
Yeah.
it. But yeah, you don't need anything. It's
So I used to use the indicator for form resistance, but once you turn it off and just look for them yourself, you'll find them a lot faster.
I'm better, yeah.
Than just relying on. So what I used to do is turn the indicator off in the morning, get my own ranges ready,
Flick it on.
turn it on, and if I was right, I'm like, yeah, sound. So then the next day I won't even use it. Then I won't use it. Then I'll go about it.
Well, I think that's the best way. Like you say, it's just for like extra confirmation that you're getting used to seeing the right ranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what indicators for, really, and to
Yeah.
train your eye and then eventually do it all yourself, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
It is. You don't want to rely on any indicators, really.
Well, this is it. If you rely too much on things disappear and then you're left
And
short.
this is what I used to always teach, even when we were selling indicators at Relentless. Don't rely on them.
Yeah.
Because you never know what happens.
Well, yeah, look now, look, all them people that rely on
Exactly.
indicators, like, what we're going to do now?
And I remember
This is it.
getting the telling off because I was saying that on my lives, don't rely on the indicators, and they were like, we're trying to sell indicators, you're saying don't rely on indicators, but it's like, I'd rather have people become profitable and for them to be able to say, do you know what, Pete really helped me get there, than an indicator we were selling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, this is it. Like you say, it's a, remember who it was, but they messaged about the Dean being like a lifetime access thing, and it's just like, well, yeah, but lifetime of the company, not your lifetime.
yeah.
You know, so you're still relying heavily on the indicators and stuff like that. You now
You just-
don't have access.
What happens,
You've got
right?
to-
Because I've paid for signals. I've paid for loads of different signals. I've paid for indicators. I've paid for bots, AI software, EAs. I've paid for loads. You just get the point where you eventually get let down from every single thing and person. You then go, you just say to yourself, I've fucking had enough. I'm just going to do it myself. I'll have to make it work myself. I can't rely on anyone. Really.
That's kind of like that's the kind of situation I was in. I was like, I'm just sick of
Well, that's the journey, Nate.
It's
That's the journey. Taking a loss from somebody's signal pisses you off a lot more than if you took the loss.
Oh
yourself.
yeah. It's like now when I take a loss, if it's a valid loss, I don't care. If it's a stupid loss, then it's my own fault.
Mm.
If it loses because of the market, if I do everything to my plan and I lose it, I don't care because I'm like, well, I take that trade again because
Yeah.
it followed my plan.
It's your trade, yeah.
But if it was stupid and I just did a stupid trade, that's why most people aren't profitable, because there's little stupid trades you do in between your plan.
Yeah,
And that's what I just do.
yeah. Where they need money or they just want to trade the board, so they look at the charts, or the reason people take a long time and also give up is because they jump and change from different things as well. That's another reason.
Yeah.
Different YouTube channels, different live streams,
Yeah.
different educate. What it is, social media is just, it's a cesspit of shit. Pure set. You can't believe anything on social media. And here's the thing, you can't even believe my stuff on social media. The only realistic thing you can do to show transparency is trade live. That's it. The only thing you can do is trade live. That's the only way you can show people that you can actually trade. Only way.
And you need to stick to one strategy as well, because otherwise the probability isn't there.
Yeah.
Wait, I think
John-
John's proved that, hasn't he, in this last quarter?
Yeah,
Couple of
he was
weeks.
doing his own, he was copying me, he was copying Pete.
Yeah.
Then the
Yeah.
probability goes out the window, because with me, say my win rate was 60%, that's every 10 trades I'm going to lose 4, aren't I? But if I'm doing different strategies, that win rate's going to drop.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because
You
you
could be losing 6,
Mm.
8
Yeah.
out of the 10. So
If you want to do three different strategies, you need 3 different accounts, one for each one.
for each strategy, yeah, the chopping and changing, and I think it's like a lot of it is because you've adapted like the holy, like parts of the Holy Grail as well as parts of Meraki
Yeah, yeah.
to your understanding of it.
Mm.
Whereas
Yeah.
I know John didn't fully comprehend the Wick strategy, and
No, he
that's
didn't
why it didn't
understand it.
work for him.
Yeah, you don't understand that Wix is like liquidity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, trying to sort of like get him to understand can be quite stressful at times, because it's just like sometimes you hear say things that it's like you expect, or like I'm telling you what you want to hear, and it's
Yeah.
like just take a step back and look at what you're doing. What is it that you want? And he keeps saying he's desperate for money
Yeah.
at the minute.
Yeah,
And it's like it's never going to work for you because
Not
you're
get
pushing
money.
yourself too hard, which is why you're flitting back and forward between people's different strategies, because you're seeing other people being successful at it. Therefore, you should be successful at it,
That's
and
it.
that's not how this works. So, yeah,
It's like me this morning. I tell everybody don't take the trade what I took this morning, and I took it myself because I knew it was going to go.
yeah,
I would say if it's already been down and took the liquidity, don't go again because it's already been down there. But today, it was a breakout and it just left a massive wick, and it was just going for it.
yeah. Is that the one Fletch took as well?
Yeah, she took the same
Yeah.
one. Yeah, she took the
Yeah.
same didn't she?
But this is it. Like, say, if you like understand, then you know you have to take. If you're following somebody's strategy, you've got to take every single trade that they're taking, or
Yeah.
don't take any of their trades and take your own trades.
That's what I mean. Mine aren't trade ideas or anything or
Yeah.
signals. Mine's just like this is what I'm looking at, and there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
If
I
I see this, I'm gonna go for it.
I posted that same range this morning. Then all I did is put an alert on it and went to work.
Yeah.
And my alert went off. It started raining. I thought, great, I'm having this. It's really hard on your phone. I don't know how people play on phones all the time.
This is where I keep making mistakes.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But sometimes I the last one I did on my phone was because I'd woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't be asked to get out of bed and put the computer on. So I was like, I can do it from my phone, and I over leveraged because it's totally different on your phone for sticking it, and I don't have my like lot size calculator, so I'd just
It's different with me, see. Because on future you don't need lock size calculator because you just
everything's
Yeah,
set.
honest contracts, isn't it?
sort of set
Yeah.
there.
But I saw you said you've got like a break even.
Yeah,
as well,
there's a break even button on the phone
and it just puts you to break even.
straight away. Yeah, because the
Yeah.
actual the price and stuff overlap each other on your phone, so you can't really see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So then when I seen it go up like to nearly $200, I pressed break even, and I was trying to trying to trail it, but you have to touch it on your phone and then drag it up, but it just wouldn't work. So I just thought, fuck it, take $200, cancel.
Well, it doesn't work on my phone. I've got to physically go in and modify and then change the numbers. So
Yeah,
on MT4 or 5 or whatever it is on my phone. So yeah, sometimes it can just take too long, and you miss things. So, and like I say, that last one of his over leveraging, because I didn't even have time to, like, it was a sell stop, and I didn't even have to. In fact, it wasn't. It was a buy stop. I didn't even have time to, like, double check what
yeah.
I'd
Well, that's what I mean
in.
today. I didn't use the sell stop today because I didn't have time to put it in. So when it went past to where I would execute on I just did an execute, press the button.
Yeah.
Because it had gone past where I would have already put the stop loss in.
Yeah.
They like to say, on the computer, you ain't got to mess around. On this, you ain't got to mess around putting numbers in. You just right click it and you're in. But on your phone, you have to press the plus, then you have to put all the figures in like you do on MT4, MT5.
Yeah. And it's frustrating. And like you say, most of the time when I'm on my phone, I'm at work.
Yeah.
So I don't have time to just stand around and watch it and things like that, where I like to do when I'm sitting in front of the computer. So
Yeah. I play with, well, in my plan it says don't trade on your phone.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's
I never used, yeah. Don't trade on your phone, but today I have to do it. It was just one of them trades I've been waiting for today, and I thought I'm having it.
Yeah.
Well, the 3's closed down.
3.
3 is closed. It has closed respecting this zone, right? But I don't like it when it does this. So where it's
closed.
there's a bit of a gap between here and here, and that's what I'm a bit cautious of, right? But like I say, I'm low risk. We need it.
4 closed below as well.
Let's have a look at the
Oh,
4.
no.
No,
You
so-
kind of respect. Oh, just kind of respected it, hasn't it? 4.
Yeah, so this 4 zone for me, you've got a level here, you've got levels here, you've got a level there, and you've got a level there. So they're quite squiff, really. It's just a case of, are we going to pull back first? Can we get to our level before flipping to the downside? And if we do flip, we can easily come through our stops. Okay, easily come through our stops. You might reject for me as well, but if you think about the 4, the pushing candle, the next 4, you can easily see a 4 do that easy, right? But what we've said is, what are we willing to risk to see if we're now going to get this huge 4 rejection back up? Look at these big candles straight back up on the 4. Are we going to get that? And if so, can we capitalize on it? And that's what it is. How much am I willing to see if I'm right? Probability wise, it's probably less than 50%, believe it or not, right? So then you've got to go, okay, well, am I even willing to put a trade on it? We're in it now at the moment. I'm up $18 at the moment. But yeah, I'm still, the way the 3's closed, we have still respected. Let's just see if we can get this pullback. And we've had a 15-minute bullish close. The next close we need is a 30-minute, and then obviously the hour and so on and so forth. There is a support level here where the 30's close respected. Or has it? Or has hit?
Has it hit?
Has hit. Here's
What's
a little
that?
level here, I suppose. But I don't know whether you broke below that level, you know. My get out of this would probably be if the 30 closes below 25553. The 30 closes below that, I'll look to manage risk, right? But you'll probably find if the 30 is going to close below that, it's probably going to smash your stops. But at the moment, we should still be okay to pop back up. There is actually an area here which we might have to go risk free at. Well, you can close respecting. What is this? Let's have a look. Yeah, we might have to go risk free here. We'll go risk free there, but we'll take some partial at 25597. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say about that. And I just kept on running. That was my John Travolta impersonation there.
From Face Off.
From Face Off,
Yeah.
Face Off. Face.
What a film.
Think I might wait till New York now.
Yeah, I'm done today. I'm having an early finish today. I'm gonna do a couple of edits. It's take fucking 2 days to do. Yeah, we've had a nice one though, Nate. Who's that?
It's Paul.
Oh,
Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? How come
you're on the train.
you're on, Paul?
He's
He's on the train, isn't he?
on that train.
That's why his signal's terrible. Can you hear us? Hello? Hello.
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 Hey, Mio.
Oh, we can't hear you, Mio.
Oh, yeah.
Text back on again.
Put your text in the chat box.
It'll just be one word. No bed. He'll put one word in there. Knob heads. Oh yeah. So stream record, Nate. September we started when it was all-time highs. We were up 1%. Yeah. October we were up over 3%. November we were only up 0.5%. December we're currently up just shy of 3%, just shy of 3%. So absolutely smashing it on stream. Really good numbers.
Yeah, I won't get no payouts this month because I've not really been trading it. I've not liked price action at all this month so far.
Yeah.
Jumped on a little combine.
I think once I do this, once I get a full year worth of data, okay, here, I might look at doing a challenge on futures and even show my balance.
Because the way you trade is the stop losses can't be that big on futures.
Yeah.
Because you've only got a 2,000 drawdown.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me.
Hi,
Oh,
Paul.
Not bad.
How you doing, mate?
Jesus, there's a lot of people here.
Andre! Good boy.
Hey.
Lads.
Yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
Friday for Friday.
SOP. Lads. How are you doing?
Where's John Boy today?
Who?
Say again?
John
John
Beers.
John. Crazy Beast. Where's the Crazy Beast?
Is he still licking his wounds? So,
Yeah, his games console or something, wasn't
yeah.
I was home with him last night actually. He was a bit upset yesterday. It's because we were in a trade. We'd been in a trade for all the session, right? And I finally moved, and he didn't get out. And I came back, and he was $700 up at one point, and he closed out for $100 up. But I was like, well, you're up $100. That $700 was never yours. You know, you closed out $100, you're up $100. So he was a bit upset with that. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's a pump. We're currently up $71. We might reject from this area, so I am going to go risk free as soon as we tap this level. But I'm hoping a straight pop through to 25598. And here's the thing though, Dan, if you're in this, I'm going to take quite a lot out, you know, probably 90%. Probably 90%, and then because we could really drive up if we're right, but if we're wrong, we're just going to smash through stops, right? But we might tap, retest to then come up, and if we look left of our zone, that's what tends to happen. So if we look where we pushed here, we come back for another retest, we even come back down again, then go. So, yeah, but yeah, okay. Okay, we're up $98. Can we tap it? Okay. Only very low risk on this as well.
So there was a wing back sell you got in.
This was a wing back buy, this.
Sorry, buy. Sorry, wing back buy. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go risk free now, Dan.
Yeah.
I haven't took partial yet. I'm gonna save this 5, but there's 3 minutes left. This 5, so this 5 can still be pushing really. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take partial. I'm going to take 90% out, Dan, since it's Friday. And we're risk-free. My full TP... risk-free. My full TP will be this level here at 25826. And what I've got left on it, that'll be in it. It won't be much at all. An extra $200. But yeah, we were only $150 risk on this, and lovely trade, another win for the stream. Done. I've just said, Andre, this month's been a lovely month. We need to add. What did we take there? $87 we took there. We need to add $87 now. We're just shy of 3% for the month on stream. So really, really nice, another win.
Nice one.
42 wins, 4 break evens, 11 losses. This wasn't put on the trade IDs because this was a risky trade. And it was a risky trade, to be fair. Hence the low risk. 38 pips. Please.
Alright, here's a question for you guys.
No.
So,
I'm married.
Right.
I'm married.
it is Friday. I can get a small payout on my funded account, like $300. It's not a lot. I fucked up a bit, but it's in profit. I can get $300. But then I have to do it now before the trade I normally place. Well, the strategy that I traded on.
Yeah.
Before it gets activated today. So the question is, do I take that payout or go for that strategy to place the trade today? It's got a 66% win rate on Fridays.
Well, this
in a long position.
this is what I would say to you. Have you had a payout before?
Not on this account.
Have you had a payout before though?
I have, yes.
Oh,
So I've had with my first fund that I got $150 once before I do it.
So it's either you place a trade what's setting up nicely for you today, or you get a payout
it's
today.
signal the long position, and on Fridays over the year,
Let me mute
it's
Nate.
got
I
a
can't.
66% win rate.
Nate, can you hear me? Oh, he's muted.
Sorry.
He's muted. Yeah, sorry, Andre. What were you saying? I couldn't hear.
Sorry, no. So it's signaled the long position
Yeah.
for the setup, and on Fridays over the whole year so far, it's got a 66% win rate
Ooh.
for long positions.
Oh, it's a tricky one. Well,
Yeah.
mm,
And when I look at the setup from, the way I've seen it in the past in this kind of scenario, it looks positive.
Yeah.
It looks like a good setup.
so probability-wise for you for the setup, what's the probability?
Probability-wise, seems really good.
Yeah.
So I've got this on a challenge as well. So on the challenge, I might just let it go for full TP if it activates.
Mm.
And then on the live, I might reduce my target
Yeah.
to a 1-to-1 instead of the 1.5 that I normally aim for.
If probability-wise it's good, so because I don't take it as soon as I hit payout doesn't mean I get a payout. I'll go if this trades, if I have to take a payout today, but if there's a setup, I'll just take the trade and just get a payout next time.
Yeah.
But because if you think about it, if you're consistently profitable, that account's only going to grow anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, but we live in, when we start our journey, we think we just have to get the payouts quick because we don't know when we're going to get another one. But we can't think like that. We've got to think long term. The account's going to be there long term. I'm consistently profitable. We've got to just keep trading it as normal. So if the setup's there, I would probably say take the trade. But don't come back to me if it doesn't play out.
No. Not at all, mate. Not at all. It's because I was up. I think I was 3,500 up.
Yeah.
On this account, but then I started fiddling again.
Yeah, right.
Fiddling with the setup, things like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll take the trade, and if it fails, it fails, whatever. But the statistics show and the setup shows this. So it was just an interesting thing I thought about.
because I was actually down on this account, so now I'm back up again.
Oh, you've done really well then. It's up to you. Normally, if you hadn't took a payout, well, you know, we've had this conversation before you ever got a payout. Like, it's like a superpower when you get your first payout. It's like a superpower. It just makes more payout. I mean, look at you now. You're going for another payout. You're at another payout already. But it's just that first payout so fucking hard to get to. But now you're there now. You've just got to act upon what you see. What's the probabilities of the trade? And if you're happy with it, then I would probably just take the trade and wait for a payout next time. But that's me.
We'll see. I'll see how the day goes. Maybe it doesn't even activate it.
Because what you're thinking, what are you thinking in your head? And what I always say, don't think about is what you think. It's one option of just take the trade because it's there, and the other option is take the money because it's there. And what can we not do it in trading? We can't really think about the money.
No.
Do you know what I mean? We've just got to trade every day to new day, just take the trade.
Exactly.
So that's what I would probably say, mate. But obviously it's your call, and I'll support you whatever you do, Andre. You know, I'll never say I told you so ever.
Okay, so let me listen to what was your top down on gold? A brief overview.
Yeah, let me just do this, and I'll do top. I'll do a brand new top down.
Because I found with my strategy, and sometimes when you combine it with the top down, it's like it gives me a good idea.
Yeah.
And also thinking what the candles are doing and blah blah blah.
We might get stopped to break even, Dan. I don't know if you took profit.
I did.
Yeah, good. It's honestly, mate, we've done really well to grab a trade this morning. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Exactly.
Andre, your voice is breaking.
Andre, that was
okay,
beautiful singing.
mate.
38 pips we just took there, 38, but the trade hasn't made yet, but we'll leave that for now. We're currently up. I'll just show you this. So this is my top one account. I don't normally show my MT4, but I want to show you yesterday's trade where we took so there's there's the 87. So this is a top, I know it says demo, it's not. This is an instant funded account on top one, which I'm testing. Okay, I've not had a payout from these yet. I'm due it. I can get a payout now if I want to. My balance is... What is my balance? I'm up 1,440. But I found out that if you take 1,440, you won't have any drawdown left. So you always need to leave a buffer. Okay, so I'll get this to about 3k and I'll take a payout from this. But that's my trade. I've just took $87 and it looks like we're going to hit break even at the moment. So that's going pretty well. I just need to add if we hit break even onto this, and then that is it done. Let me just put this. This is only risking $150 as well on this. Okay. Lovely. Let's see what this happens. I've not been stopped. Right, let's do a top down on gold then, and then I'll probably call it, guys. Oh, it's not a nice day. So, Andre, this is what I've got on gold, right? Monthly doesn't really give us much again. It's had a bottom wick and it's flipped bullish, so but this monthly can go anywhere. It can break the highs, it can flip back, it can do anything. So it doesn't really help us at all. The weekly, however, tell you what, I'll get rid of the weekly. The range on the weekly, and you probably know because you've been on a few of my streams. I was saying it for weeks that the weekly should be coming up to tap 4269. Okay, so which we've had that weekly tap now, and then we close bearish on the weekly. Now we close bearish on the weekly. The range we're in is this. So technically what should happen is this weekly should come up, tap, and then flip to the downside. However, we're on Friday, and I can't really see this flipping now because we're on Friday. So that tells me we're likely going to get a breakout on the weekly. And then if we do, next week should be fairly straightforward. Bottom wick, retest, and then a flip to the upside, unless we get the fake out. But we just can't preempt the fake out, can we? So The weekly can still flip at the moment, right? But I just don't think it's gonna, because there's only 1 day left of it. In order for that weekly to flip, you would need the daily, this daily, to look like that. I think that'd be a flip. Yeah. So there's the weekly flip there. You would need the daily to look like that. I mean, could we get that size daily? Yeah, we could do. New York could definitely do it. So, yeah, the daily could flip to the downside at any point. But what range are we in on the daily now? So we've covered the weekly. The weekly technically should be coming back down, right? But if we act upon what we see. But last day, so it's unlikely. But if it does, fantastic. But the daily range is between this and this. So this is the range we're in on the daily. This. So therefore, we had a daily bullish close into the area, then you had a bottom wick, and then you flip to the upside to fill the rest of the range. So you should be coming up to fill 4365. There's nowhere else to reject from apart from there. But one to just be aware of though, it's Friday, and you probably need to be out your trades for the weekend, depending on what account you're trading. If you look at the first daily here, this doesn't fill the range. Okay, the next candle fills the range. This daily pushes to here. So that tells me that this daily could easily just close in and around this area, and then Monday might pop up, tap, and then flip, or bottom wick and then flip to fill the rest of the range. So the daily, you might find that might stall in and around these levels at 4, 3, 2, 7. I don't know where your target is, anything like that. But are you in buys on this? I'm not sure. So you don't know yet. So basically that's what I've got on the daily. Now it's already done its move, so I just avoided gold today. There was nothing for me. The floor was closed heavily bullish. For me to take anything, I would need a steep bottom wick. I'd need a bottom wick at least tapping. This 4 would have to come and retest this zone for me to take any buys whatsoever. That's what I would want to see. But if we look left, once you close above this level, what happens to price? And this is where you'll be a bit excited if you are in buys. Because we've only got 2 areas to go off. This one came straight through. And this one came straight through. Okay. This 4 closed there and had a pullback to here. So if we mark that pullback area up, let's say we mark it there, that's where we potentially could pull back to before rejection for the 4 to continue.
Was that 4?
4293. So if you are in buys, I don't know where your stops are, just be aware that at any point, there's still 3.5 hours left of this 4. This 4 can pull back to that level, and then
that'll be perfect. That'll activate my.
Oh, I'm not saying that's going to happen, Andre.
No, I know. No, that's because I was looking at the 4 hours. So, okay, where could it pull back to?
Yeah.
Because I need to pull back and retest my zone. Because my entry is at 4301.
4301. Oh, that would be
And
perfect.
stop.
301.
Stop is 4284.
4284. Yeah. So.
And target is 4328.
84. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're seeing left. But one thing I'd just be mindful of is these came straight through. Okay, these came straight through, and we have created a minor support level. So this is the new zone. So what you might want to get, you might need a break and then a retest of this level now, because new data to come up. So just be mindful that, you know, the basic Meraki is a break, retest this zone, and then a flip. Okay, but if we look at previous data, the 4 tends to only pull back to this. But just be careful with your stops, because if stops need to test the previous zone's here. So it might be where, if you can, maybe adjusting your stops to maybe below the 4. I don't know if you can, or what you're risking or what, but that might be worth doing. You've then
Well,
got
the trade's not active yet, so anything can be changed.
yeah. The way I look at zones like this, you've now got one layer of bricks here. So this is a wall. Now you've got another protection. Whereas if your stop's at this side of the wall, there's no protection from price coming down to tap. Whereas if price needs to break your stop here, get your stop here, it's got to break through this wall, which is a minus support level. Yeah, I'm out of break even on my gold guys on NAS. Okay, not bad for the day. I'll take $87. Considering how bad today is. $88 to be precise. So yeah, that's what I've got really, Andre. I don't know if that helps you.
Cool, mate. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the insight. Yeah. I will have a think about it.
Okay. Right, guys. That's all I've got. Dan, I'm done.
Yeah, man.
That's all I can do really today. Today's awful. I can't touch gold. NAS is probably... What would I want to see on NAS now? I don't even think I would do it. I don't even think I'd have another. This can easily flip and drive to the downside. But you could also drive up. It's just 50, literally 50-50 what price is going to do on NAS. We've seen an advantage point. Look how it's tapped that area and rejected. Look at that. Look at that. See how precise that is. Tap, reject.
You're a wizard, mate.
Wizard. Oh, you should have seen our entry yesterday, Andre. Wow. Wow. One wick up. See if I can find it. It was on gold. Beautiful. Really sexy. Wasn't it, Dan? Was it this one, Dan? It was this, wasn't it? Thursday, no, wasn't it? Where was it at? Was it this one? Wasn't it? Thursday. Oh, must have been this here.
It was Thursday, 10 o'clock, that 30-minute candle.
It was this one, here.
Yeah, that rejection,
Yeah. Literally, Andre, we had a wingback sell like that. And we tapped it, came up, entered, it just pulled away, dropped all the way down.
The only reason I knew is because it was that was my TP and that was your entry.
Yeah. And do you know where I closed out? If you look at the trade ideas, at 1:15, news was coming at 1:30, so I wanted to get out. But 1:20, price was about here, right? And I dropped a message in the trade ideas saying, make sure you go risk free on both and take profit out. I closed one, took 90% out of the other and went risk free. And look what happened when news come out. Numbers came out bad, and just gone. So it was perfect. So I got in here and got out there. Talk about precision. Beautiful. This is what I say. I don't watch porn anymore now. Just look at entries.
Just look at the mirror.
Entries like this. But yeah, right guys. Stream so far. Last bit. Then I'm gonna go. September up a 1%, 50k account. October up over 3%. November up 0.5%. December up nearly 3% on stream, and we've still got next week to go. So fantastic. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I'm not actually here Monday, Tuesday, believe it or not, because I'm away. But I'll be on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then that'll be me breaking up till probably the 5th. We'll come back on the 5th. Back at it. Is it next week? Yeah. So break up on the 19th, and I'll be back on the 5th, ready to go again in the new year. But fantastic streaming. Great wins, 42 wins, 4 break-ins, 11 losses. Thanks for joining, guys, on YouTube, and thanks for joining on TikTok. I will catch y'all later.
See you, mate.
Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
Have a good weekend, guys.